Hello everyone and welcome to my first journey on here, of course. Hello. Welcome to my first journey on modded Minecraft. Release recording. This is FTB University 1.16. Waiting for 1.18 if it comes out. So, let's get into this. Started off a fresh Minecraft world, and already it is very modded with mahogany and rainbow eucalyptus, which vein miners in this. Absolutely love vein miner, and I love rainbow eucalyptus. And I got some saplings and a silver one egg. Ill. That. Oh. Got some cookies and some seeds. I'm just cooking. I hear a zombie. There must be like a cave somewhere near here. Yeah, I hear it. It's like very close. I can't see a thing down there. What is that? What the hell? No! Oh my god, how much damage does this do? Oh my god, no, we're not. No, that is way too scary. Got some first aid stuff. No, let's not go to the caves right now. Oh, Britannia. Yep, let's stay out in the sun for a bit. This is nice. Oh my word, that is a giant rainbow. No, this is mahogany. Mahogany wood. I actually like the look of this. I think this is a pink swordwood. Yes, this is mahogany. It's pink. I'll probably use it. Yeah. My chunks are at 3, but I know I can withstand, I believe, 10. Oh. It's a little bit frame ratey. Let's bump that down to 6. It's not as laggy. You know what? Let's just set it to 5. Yep, it's good. So, there are some things that we need to look into a bit. So not this. This is not what we have to look into. That'll be later. But here we have all of this, which includes trophies and the end game stuff. This is what we're aiming towards. We are aiming towards the Earth Talisman, Creative Storage, Creative Paste Container, Activation Crystal, Source Jar, Spellbook, Screen, Everlasting Guilty Pool, Creative Chemical Tank, Creative Motor, Blaze Cake, Tinkering, Compressed Iron Block, Compressor, Fluid Tank, Generator, Conatus Dev, mana tablet, and then the creative vending upgrade. But to get all of that, we will eventually need to make an instant furnace, ultimate in-game weapon, hyper transfer, and almost infinite storage. These are some pretty cool things. A Wazer rifle. Not quite Averita, but something. This is actually real cool. This is multi-armor, and this requires all the armor in the game, as well as 9 times compressed iron, which we're going to get to create for that. I have a plan, which will basically turn cobble into iron. Then we have the infinite water source. I don't think that this actually works as an infinite water bucket. If it does, that would be pretty cool. Just going to claim that because that gives me a dagger. But that all comes from extended crafting. Now, here's where it gets a bit fun. To make all of this, you're going to see we need these singularities. The singularity is made from a quantum compressor, 10,000 and an ultimate catalyst. Now, what we want to do is, I believe for most of them we even want the fluid tank or the chemical tank. To get this, we're going to need the fluid tank. The fluid tank is blazing blood, water, DT fuel, and steam. That just requires that requires 10,000 millibuckets of blazing blood. That will also require... Oh, that requires 20,000. This requires 100,000. No, 10,000. And this requires 20,000. And then it also requires these ultimate singularities made from every singularity. So, it's gonna take a little bit. I might think about this, but that requires a mana tank and all that. But this is actually kind of easy. So the uses for this is we can make a mana tablet, which is creative. But using this, you can actually duplicate items, or at least some items. You can duplicate all the leaves, coal, glowstone, gravel, netherrack, redstone, quartz, snow, soul sand, and yeah. The main one I'm looking at here is that. But to get into all of that, we have to get into all of this. Now this is 1.16, so we do not have the whole thing for these steam engines. But do, however, have a certain I put keep inventory on for that exact reason, also because I want it to be fun and not painful. Yep, I did also steal loot chest. So this is something that you'll see in most of my series. I will have keep inventory and that on. Just because I don't want it to be like, oh yeah, you have to watch me just go through a load of pain. So yeah, on my map though, I do see Bryce. And what looks to be a crater with skystone. So that can get us jump started on applied energistics. Ouch. Okay. I should not be taking that much damage. Oh! No, 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 no. If you're wondering what's doing that, where they like change their thing, if you click B, you get this like cool little animation. It's mainly used for combat, but I don't have using it. No, 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 no. I know what you are. Oh, I do not have the health to fight you. That thing summons in wolves as, like, army. It is annoying. I would suggest if you're new to this, do not fight it. Oh my god, this thing was so hot that it smelted the sand into glass. Jesus. Well, there we go. There's my... I have my first death. Don't want it to happen again, and I... That's another creeper. What the hell is over by this? Hang on. Wait, thermal's in this? Okay, that's just me loading up new chunks. It's gonna be a bit laggy. What's this, dirt and quartz dirt? Where are we? Desert. Oh, I hate mana and artifice for this. That's a hulking zombie. I mean, it doesn't drop anything. What the hell is this? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. If you don't know what that is, that's a basils. Which just doesn't let you live. That thing will forever chase me until I get out of them. I swear, if I settle down for a base and in like episode 5 I find that thing again, just like waiting for me at my base. I'm so happy that these things are good at aiming. Sky Slime Island. That is a great find. Ah! How did I do that? I just ran past one of them. Okay, no time to wonder what that is. Oh god. Okay. I see what looks to be a dark oak forest. What is this? Red desert. Is this good? Probably not. Yes, it's dark oak. Is that river log? Intrigued. River sack. Like brown log, sort of a bit like a mix of that. Hello, you're a spellbreaker. So I do want to get into mana and artifice, but getting into that will require it. I think for now let's just stay up in here. So I do want to go through a few mods real quick. That I think you're like, ow, I had an arrow in me. So here we go. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Here we go. We've got Tinker's Construct 3. So this was updated because I remember this a little bit. This was updated. So yeah, we got a few things. I don't know what to go for. I think it's telling me to make a foundry now, which is cool. So for mana and artifice, eventually we'll go through a whole thing. And that'll get me to factions. You got Council of Wizards, Demons of the Nether, the Fey Courts, and the Undead. So we're gonna have to get into that. We're gonna have to get into this, the Rune Forge, getting the glyphs, which is an entire process. Then we have to get the Codex Arcana, which can be found at certain structures, or we can just purchase it from the Spellmonger, which means we need to find a village. So Okay, so you see, here's the thing. We can get a nature's compass from the nature's compass mod, but we do not have a structure compass. So I think the best way to find a village is to go to just a biome that's vanilla on spawn. Crank up my render distance, let it load, and then turn down my render distance. But that's an Ars Nouveau tree I see. Ooh, that's a giant mushroom. Okay. Yes, this is Ars Nouveau. This is really cool. This is archwood. Yes, it's a grey wood. All the woods are the same, except when they're like this and when you like peel the bark off. It's cool. Bryce. Okay, that's. I know I was just in there, but like that. That looks cool on the map. It looks a bit like lava. Okay, now that I'm here, time to crank the render distance up. I let it load the world. I'm lagging a tiny bit. Load the world. What's that? That's a slab, so that's something. Find me a village. God. I can't believe I have to lag out my game like this just to find a village. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Instead, let's have a look at some cool things that we see on the map like this. What's this? The Syria Valley. That looks really cool on the map. That's grass. That sort of like brown, greyish sort of stuff is dirt. That does not look nice. And then the more brown stuff is coarse dirt. Is that a dead bush? Palo Verde leaves. Okay, what's that? Mountains. Village! All into more archwood. That's cascading and blazing. What we have over here is flourishing and vexing. A red oak forest. I think there's a good place. Ooh! Ruined portal. That does bring me on to one question, though. Oh! The game's lagged. Think I loaded in a few too many chunks. Ah. Well, let's take this time to talk whilst it loads. So, I am a new channel and I'm trying to get some subscribers and some likes and that, as every YouTuber is trying to do nowadays, but I'll gladly appreciate it if you guys took the time to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to upload content, but I have things that I need done. So yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, please leave a like and subscribe. Whilst my game loads from being frozen. Yeah, but what were we expecting? I just cranked up my render distance to 32 chunks. I'm not going to do it again. Maybe I won't do it again. So yeah. I don't know what to do. Oh, we're back. Wait, we're back? Oh, Yeah. What's going on? Hello? Screen's gone black. Oh. Okay, we're changing render. I think I'm gonna have it at 10. I put my max frame rate on unlimited. Just because that helps with, like, basically just loading stuff. I would also suggest people who want to join me on this, or people that just, like, play modded, I would suggest max frame rates. Just because of lag. Now I am lagging because it's having to unload like 22 chunks if I did the maths correct. I'm gonna make it only load 7 chunks. Just for frames. There we go. Now watch the entire world reload. Wow. It's magical. Anyway, the good news was I was heading in the right direction for a village. So yeah. But eventually, we are going to need to build. I believe we need to build a fusion reactor. Or a fission reactor. I am not too sure. Because before playing, or before recording, I had a look through some of the mods. And had a look like, okay, what do we need to do for this? What do we need to do for that? And I believe we need to build a fission reactor. I don't think we do, I think we just need fissile, but I played with Mechanism before. If you don't know what Mechanism is a very high-tech mod pack. And it's not one of those mods where it's like, you can't really describe it to, like, someone, like, think, oh, that's how it works in real life. No, it actually is how it works. So, for example, the fissile fuel for the fission reactor is actually, like, super alike. So, it goes through the entire process. By the way, if you want to play along with this, just download the FTB launcher. That's if you've got a good enough PC. And the game's frozen. Yay! Modded. This will happen a few times. If you guys want, you can just skip ahead in the video to whenever it's loaded. But yeah, so there's some other videos that I'm hoping to record and all of that. One of them is FTB Stoneblock 3. And probably something else. Maybe something like, I don't know, whatever new mod packs come out. Just wherever I feel like. So yeah, but if you wanted a Minecraft mod user to watch, I'm right here. You can watch me if you want. Yeah, now that the game has unfrozen. Oh, that saves a lot of time. Remember how we were looking through Mana and Artifice, and we saw the Rude Forge? Well, here it is. Not even needing to make it ourselves. the rune for it, baby. Look at that, no tier requirement. But there we go, we made the rune forward. Free or doubling requires this, which requires chimerite, which is a little bit difficult. But I think it would be in our best interest to just pick up every workstation I can find. And you know what, because it's lagging a bit and I don't want this to look bad for you guys, I'm going to put it down to 4 chunks. I don't want the video to look that bad and that laggy for you guys, so it's going to be put on 4 chunks, okay? It'll probably stay like this. It'll probably go down and up at some times. I'm not too sure. I will definitely be doing work off camera for some things. But I believe, yes! This is the immersive engineering stuff. I suggest picking up these. These are like shulker boxes. And I actually suggest crafting them because it's not that hard. And what would you know? That's how you get first state iron right there. We've got some steel rods, some craft fabric, some coal coke, we've got some mechanisms, and we've got that. This, by the way, is just a banner that you put a shader on. Shaders you get in immersive engineering. I can quickly search them up. You can get them. I don't believe you can get them from the outfitter, but that requires a banner. So before we get into all of that, we're gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna kill the iron golem, not right now, because use very useful. I'm gonna grab this wheat bread. In this, yes, looter is in this mod pack, so multiplayer as well. I would heavily suggest playing the single player before friends. Not completing it without friends. Oh, what is this? What the hell is going on? Nah, bro, I'm getting in here with you and I'm stealing your job. They have a lot of content. Why do you have some content? What is going on? Why is the game lagging? No, not lagging. Why is it foggy? I don't like it. What time is it? Can I check the time? Oh god, that is a lot more stuff than I would. Yeah, no. F3 is a lot more confusing. Hello? Is it my render distance? So if I change my render distance up to 5, I think it's just some sort of foggy. I do not like that. That's cool, that's a lantern. I like it. I really do like the lantern. This is treated wood as well. That'll get me started on stuff. I love immersive engineering. It's a really cool. You gotta build like multi-structure or multi-block structures, but I sort of like those mods because they just don't feel Minecraft. I prefer my stuff not feeling Minecraft than feeling Minecraft. That's why I'm all for the new stuff in Minecraft. That might be controversial to say, yeah, but I prefer it. And hate me if you want, but it's just what I believe. Well, that's a shepherd. That means that there's a loom up here. Yes, sheep. Loom, probably not worth taking, nor the sheep. What's up here? Another chest. With a hat. Oh. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm a farmer. What does it do? Decrease the trading price of goods. Why is there a gold nugget in here? Why do you have gold nuggets? Okay. It doesn't have a recipe. There are 2 more houses up here, so yeah. If you're wondering, just look at the top of your map. I do not like this. Can I turn the thing? Particles, decrease, smooth lighting, low biome blend. I don't know the thing. Ah, there we go. Ah, that makes it a lot better. That's a page line. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna chuck a load of stuff in here. That last slot, if you're wondering, you just put that in there. Oh my god, I'm taking all of this. This gets you a head start in mana and artifice, which is very nice. That I should not have. But that's because I found this. We also have a mysterious spell and another mysterious spell. That's a tier 3 sort of stuff. By the way, I absolutely love the look of it. Whoa! Oh, I want to know what these spells are. Look at that, if I spin around in a circle, I get that. This looks awesome. Windfall shield. What the hell did that say? Spell sigil, windfall, fire shield, summon skeletal horse, greater invisibility, strength. Man, so if I like click on the ground. Okay, what's this one do? Mind vision, fire shield, blink and. Okay. I just like him for the look of it. Like, whoa, magical. Just magical. Now we've got this last house here, it's got brownstone. That was a great find finding these. I like the mage, like, ow, ow, ow. 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 Baby skeletons? Oh, mechanism. I'm living in here now. This is my house. Oh, you cannot. They don't have carry on. I would love them to add that. Is it just me or is it just normally foggy? I swear I just turned that off. I don't know what I'm doing with that. True darkness off. No. So now we do not have fog. I just figured that out. But yes, you can just click them and do that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess we got this. Oh, he took damage. Feel sorry for him. He did kill something. Tattered cloth. Dropped from a wraith. He killed a wraith. Bird. I always hate the fact that I can hear a bird. This is going to be useful for creating. I do eventually want to get tons of things automated. And I think the best way for that would be to get into some of these, like environmental tech. Never got into it, but it generates resources only using FE. It can generate parts, ores, and other resources. So most likely this. Now you can get it from dropping stone in it with an alchemy catalyst. You can get it from pouring quartz on any sort of cobblestone. Get it from smelting and so cobble, crushing polished, crafting any cobblestone with diorite, smelting it, finding it in the overworld, compacting lava, gravel and flint, crafting it yet again, crafting it with compressed, or an arc furnace to smelt it again. So yeah, it's a bit of just like smelt it or craft it or transmute it. Okay, so I want to get rid of all the jobs here, and eventually oh, this is okay. I eventually do want to sell village trade. But let's settle down here. This is a flat area. So let's set down here. Oh god. What was that now? Okay, I'm going to put down my 2 storage crates. There's some stuff in it. I'm going to bring this. That, by the way, is a Mahou Tsuki item. Pretty cool. I do believe... Yes! Handheld crafting table. This is a handheld crafting table, is what it says. Now this rainbow eucalyptus wood is actually kind of cool, but I want a material to offset it. So, here is my plan. This, when you strip its bark off, looks like that. I'm going to build my house out of it. But I'm going to use cobblestone for the walls. Now, I build this house quite a bit. I play Minecraft with some people and they tell me not to build it because I always build it. But I'm going to build it, and it's a pretty simple house to build. It is literally a 5x5 house. Now you might be thinking, well, this is modded. You have a lot of stuff. When you need to build a big house, no, I will not. Because normally modded, you have like simple storage systems like AE2. So no real point in just like building a big house. You can build big bases and that, but no real point in a big house. There goes my stone pickaxe. Which means it's time to get into another mod. This one. And there goes my hand axe. So this mod is Tinker's Construct, so technically we've already gotten into it, but it's time to get into it properly. We're not going to start by making that, we're going to start by turning that into logs, and making that, and making that. This is the part builder, this is the Tinker Station. Tinker Station sort of just adds stuff to your tools and repairs them using stuff. Now this makes a repair kit. We can build this to repair it. And this we can then use to mine more cobblestone. That's limestone. We'll probably need that later on. I'm not too sure. But something that we plan to do is that, which is probably easier and more costly. It costs less to do it that way, which I like. It's also very good for like if you're playing cave sort of like skyblock mods, where you can just automate cobblestone. And I'm just gonna strip that. There we go, look at that. And now comes the difficult part for me, and that's building the roof. Now, I don't actually like that being my walls. And I don't think we have, no, we do not have squat road. So I've got a great idea. How about I tear down one of these and get the flourishing arch wood logs. I should probably actually pick these up. I do wonder, do we have botany pots? We do not. Can we grow these in any sort of way? I don't think there's a way to make an auto tree farm other than using the create spinny thing. And using archwood for that, probably not a good thing. So I'm just gonna place them like that and hope that they grow. Not the best, but it's my way of doing it. Now we have this flourishing archwood. I'm going to turn it into a lot of grey planks. Then I'm going to use this instead. If you're wondering what mod's doing that, where I can place in front of me, it's Quark, I believe. Yeah, it's Quark, which actually has some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, we've got some pretty cool sort of things. We've got a mushroom chest. Mushroom chest, what do you expect? Hard diamond. This actually adds in the pickerangs and the netherite pickerang. But that requires a hard diamond. I'll eventually get into that when I feel like it. It works just like a pickaxe. I believe it also works, yeah, like a sword. But you can use this with a netherite ingot to create a flamerang. It doesn't change, it's like a netherite pickaxe. I mean, it's not that hard to explain. It's a pickaxe, but a boomerang. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on to building the house. So, for the roof, I think I'm going to use cobble. So yeah, if you have any thoughts on this series already, the comments are always open. Okay, so for this build, how it works is it's mainly the roof that I focus on the most. I will need to get eight glass blocks. So that I can... Okay, that was placed the wrong way. I'm gonna need to fix my pickaxe soon. But hopefully all of these are enough. If you want to copy this, it's pretty simple to copy. It looks nice as well, you can build stuff to it. Talking of that, it's getting quite dark. I'm gonna quickly go and sleep in a random house. Okay, why does that not have a bed? Let me in, let me in. Let me in, I just stripped one of your logs, let me in. This has mine together, by the way, so if I turn that on... Oh god, oh god, oh no, oh no. That happened. So if you want to chat with random people, you can. It's all completely fine. I'm not gonna go on there just because I don't trust people on YouTube. Or not just on YouTube, on like games I don't trust a lot of them. That's probably because I have trust issues, but hey, I'm a YouTuber now. So, something that you will realise is, I think I mentioned this in one of my first videos, actually. I mentioned a few people. I didn't mention, however, some of them I do play with on a different server, which I will probably just do voiceovers on. I'm not too sure, but there are some stuff on there, so if you're a child, like the age of 8 or something, I will make sure that you're unable to watch it, but if you do, I would suggest not to watch videos like that if you're that young, just as a pre-warning. If you've seen, like, some, I don't know, if you've seen some adult sort of, like, talk, if you've heard it, then you'll probably be alright. If you're around the age of, like, me, where I'm old enough, you can watch it, I guess. It's really not that good of a server in terms of PG. I will say, it could be the server that gets me demonetized, but I'm sure it will be fine. I'm not too sure, however, that I would trust it. So just as a pre-warning, if you see something called Neep SMP, I would suggest either get a parent to watch it if you're that young, or be warned. There are some stuff I've seen. Yeah, also, I do have a little bit of fan art, so that's a video that I might decide to upload. That's also another thing, if you guys want to show off some of your fan art to me, yeah, be sure to. I absolutely love seeing fan arts and some animations. I love it. So if you guys want to send some of those in, you can. I do have a TikTok, Myth1xWolf. I know, go figure. But yeah. So if you want to go, like, see some of my TikToks, I upload Destiny 2 content on there. Sometimes I even decide to do, like, some Fortnite. That was when it was actually good. But yeah, at the moment, mainly Destiny content, I will say. I'm just really hyped, because in a few days we're getting a new update. So I'm just really excited. Yeah, and actually recently we have a new member on Destiny joining me. So that's someone new to look out for. That's when I actually figure out how to get Xbox recordings onto here. Because I haven't figured out how to do that yet. If you know, just leave a comment. There's going to be a lot of random comments of stuff that I've said. But I don't know, like, anything about YouTube at the moment. The most I know is I record video, I upload it, I get views, likes, subscribers, all of that. What's wrong? The trees have grown. Look at these are absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think there's a problem with these, they just don't despawn. Just do that. But yeah, so it's a little bit of I haven't like edited any of my videos yet. So that's something I'll have to get to doing. Should probably start editing, but with the first few videos, just so that I can like save myself time. I'm not gonna edit my uploads. Eventually I'll get into doing all of that. But at the moment it'll just be I record a video. If you don't want to watch a certain part, just skip through it. Is that marble? If you don't want to watch a certain part, just skip through it and yeah. Ooh, now that is zinc. I cannot mine this. But that's basically used to make andesite alloys in placement of like the iron nuggets. So as you see, it requires zinc. Now zinc can also be used in many different ways. Yeah, zinc and billish. Yeah. I think if we want to go and do like brass and that, I do not suggest going to the arc furnace or mixing. I suggest the alloy kiln. It's probably one of the best options. If not the foundry or the smelter, also another good way. Talking of that, now that we're here, what is that? Excuse me, what are you? You are shard. Ooh, there's a recipe for this. Any log and flint and steel. And you can do 8 at a time. So I'm guessing that takes durability from the flint and steel though. Also, would it be funny if in Minecraft they actually made it so you required to make steel to craft a flint and steel? And if you don't know, steel requires carbon and iron, and the only two things carbon, I believe, in Minecraft are diamonds and coal. That would require a lot of coal, I'm guessing. I don't know how they would do it, but it's looking like a nice house. Just gonna randomly put that out there. It looks like a nice house. I'm now gonna make a furnace. We do have some coal. Then I need to make 8 glass. Just so that I get the most out of 1 coal. I put my torches away. Actually, for this house, I'm going to make it look nice. I'm going to place my lanterns here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. Here's where we get into some mods. What mods do I want to get into? To start with, that just gave us 32 patterns. That is amazing. And it also gave us a crafting station. So you can just connect that to there. If you're wondering, you can access everything like this. Pretty good. Some of the stuff we can make though is pretty cool, but we can only make these tools at the moment. We have to get decently far into Tinkers to be able to make stuff that can chop down entire trees, even though I can just use vein miner. That can dig out 3x3 areas, even though I could just use a vein miner. Or even excavate 3x3 areas of dirt, even though I can use vein miner. Tinker's construct isn't the best, but we do need to get to the Tinker smeltery to be able to get into like loads of top tier like weapons and tools. So at the moment I have a stone pickaxe. This is like bottom tier. Very bottom tier. But eventually we'll get into something called Mandolin. Or I believe Gnarled. So let's search up Tinkers. So we have Mechworks in this, which is it's a technical side of it. So it requires us to make a anvil. Like that, we need to get all of this. Hepatizion, Manulin, and Nahal. Those are the three like top tier stuff. So the Hepatizion, the more blocks you break, the faster it gets. Insatinable, I do not know. By the way, these are all netherite, including Nahal. No, Nahal is diamond. So these two are top tier. And Queen Slime, which gives over slime, which is like a regenerative, sort of like durability. Really cool. So going forward with this modpack, we eventually want to make the creative items. But to get into all the creative items, we need to get into everything else. So we need to get into this. Now, starting Britannia, it gives us a choice. Do we think Britannia is a magic mod? Or do we think Britannia is a tech mod? It's a little bit of half and half. It has some technical aspects. But it also has magic aspects. In my opinion, Britannia is a more magical mod. So that basically just updates to this. It is literally the same no matter what you do. It just is put into the magic section rather than the technology section. So eventually we need to get a source gem. Source gems can just be found underground. Blood magic, we need to make this book, which is another reason why we need glass. Britannia, we just need a sapling. Okay, what was that? Eidolon. Never played around with this mod. I played around with stuff like Mahal Tasuki, Britannia Blood, Ars, Environmental, Immersive Mechanism. I played around with all that, including the Twilight Forest, which is its own progression system. But Eidolon, I've never played around with. I don't even know what it is. All I know is we require the Ars Eslesia. I butchered that name and I know it. But that just requires that, which it literally says your guide to the supernatural. I like the sound of that. Misk is we can make a simple cobblestone that can go all the way up to tier 5 using 6 diamonds. So no more mining for cobble. Also makes a giant cobblestone. God, I love it. That would actually help us with create a donk donk null. Yeah, it's a dank. Just requires some coal and a barrel. That's like a sort of hotbar slot. Really cool. You get up to this, it requires no stars, but it's very overpowered. Crafting calculator. I had one of them in a different mod pack. Never knew how to use it. Compact machines, I would also suggest definitely getting. Crate, I don't know about it. Any compressed block gets you 4 compressed cobblestone. Pretty good. You can make some special weapons, including a knuckle. But if there's any one I'm looking for the katana. I'll show you that in a minute. Stun, learn about stun. Stun replaces knockback. You'll probably find that out. But mods can do lots of cool things. So loot crates. So eventually we will need to make a mob farm. Now to help us with the mob farm, cursed earth. Yeah. Guess how that's made? Sneak right clicking dirt with a wither rose. But it will burn in sunlight. A wither rose. That means we have to get into the wither. As far as I am aware, the roses spawned by killing a mob. Wait, spawns when a mob is killed by withering. Which I believe withering. That. I believe we can just use I don't know. Frickin' laser beams. Okay. That's great. These are environmental stuff, which is top tier. These are like resource generators. I believe. Yeah, with a skeleton. I think what we need to do is we need to get a death cap mushroom to be able to deal with withering. Okay, that's an entire process. I got a bit sidetracked. Block carpentry, pretty cool. You can just click the blocks of a block and it just changes it to the texture. Oh, we've got chisel and another chisel. This is chisel and bits chisel. However, this is chisel. Make sense? No, it does not. Okay, this changes the texture. This, you can take chunks or pixels out of blocks. That's a little bit easier. Chisel bit storage fills with fluids and extracts bits. That's pretty cool. Not going to use it. Chisel and bit bag. Again, pretty cool. Not going to use it. Glass sential. This is actually really cool. You can walk through this. So yeah, that's an entire thing. Yep, there we go. And then target dummies. It basically just acts like a mob. Which is cool. Mob toggles though. Here we go. So this basically means we can turn off those ones and all of this. We do not want to turn off these mobs though. Which, if you turn them off, by the way, you can just return them on. You might just need to reset. Let's go through some of the tech mods. We have the create mod. Enough said. If you know what the create mod is, pretty simple. If you don't, quick rundown. It uses rotation. Everything in it will have to rotate. You'll have to use shafts and mechanical belts and loads of other stuff. Everything has to have rotational power. Different ways of getting it. You can get it from furnace engines, you can get it from water wheels, you can get it from windmills as well. There's loads of ways. In 1.18 plus, you can get it from a steam engine other than a furnace. Then there's also building farms, so everything will look like it's rotating. You can hop on it, you can get pushed around by it. It works like it's an actual entity, which is how it works. It works, so it makes it an entity, but it interacts with things in the world. So if you've got, I don't think it's on here, but you can get saws. What the saws will do is they will spin around, and if they come in contact with a tree on a machine, it will chop down the entire tree. Harvesters, they will harvest and replant your blocks. That will pick up blocks and also send you flying if you want to. And then we have the mechanical drills, which will just mine through stones and ores. Pretty cool, pretty fun. You can also set up some piping stuff here. You can set up schematics. I would say if you want to play around this, look at a few videos and then just play around with it in a creative world. It's really fun. You can do at best source. Next thing, environmental tech. This is just a resource generator. You basically make this structure, and I believe, yeah, it requires all of this for certain stuff, build certain things, but it just generates resources and sometimes power. Immersive engineering is a multi-block mod. So you build multi-block structures with this, and overall, a very sort of like, how do I explain it? It's a very like steampunky sort of feel. Maybe a bit further on in steampunky. But however, it does have some cool weapons. Like a mining drill, or a buzzsaw, or a revolver, or a chemical thrower, or a railgun. It gets a little bit too far, but it gets to a railgun. I haven't used this. I've gotten it. I've never used it. And also you can make a projector. Why not? But to get into it, you need engineer's manual. Not that expensive. But to even start in this, you need to get a coke oven. And that will make everything. When I say everything, I mean everything on this page requires a coke oven. Nearly everything. This not really. This not really. But everything else requires it basically. Oh, you want to set up wires? You'll need copper wire. How do you get copper wire? Engineer wire cutter. Okay. So not everything. Not everything. But a lot of it. Oh, you want to make a power bank? Too bad, you need treated wood planks. Oh, you want to make an engineer's workbench? Treated wood planks. Oh, you want to make this? Treated wood slabs. You want to make the industrial fermenter. Well, guess what? To make everything for it, you need to build all of this. And to make this, you need redstone engineering blocks and heavy engineering blocks. To get that, you need the engineer's workbench, which requires a coke oven. Basically, to get into everything, get some coke oven. It's not that hard to make. Bit of clay, bit of brick, bit of sandstone. Mechanism. Oh, do we have a lot to say about mechanisms, so we're going to leave it to last. Pneumatic craft, never played around with this. We're getting attacked by zombies. I am going to just sit in this house and just read it. I would suggest not too good, sir. So I did suggest not to go out of your house. Anyways, let's get back into this. New Metacraft, never really played around with it. It's a bit of a an odd mod, I would say. But I'll try my best to get into it and explain everything I know. RF tools. This is all just a utilities mod, so we've got teleportation, we've got builder, which can also mine stuff. It's an entire thing. You can click here for some stuff. You can infuse stuff. I'll get into that. Woot is like a mob farm. Basically, you can get into it. This isn't actually that bad to make. It just requires a little bit of this. But it is very nice. You make a mob shard, and you make a mob controller, then you build all of this. Eventually, you want to build a tier 5 factory. But that is going to require quite a lot, like Celadon Essence. And that is generated from the factory with the scales, the Summit perk installed. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means we have to get into this, which is an entire process. Tier 1 is even annoying to get into, because for that you need to make a fluid vat, an injection press, not the enchant liquefier, but I would suggest just making it to get that quest out of the way. But you need that to even make some of these things. And then you use that to make all of this, which, because you need the intern. And then that makes perks. And the perk that you want is the scale the summit, which requires neophyte, which requires iron and Stygian iron plates in the injection press. Yep, that's an entire thing. Ars Nouveau. Ars Nouveau, pretty cool mod. Very magical, I would say. You start by getting a worn notebook. That leads you into making a spellbook, then the Mage's spellbook, then the Archmage spellbooks. Each one of them unlocks new glyphs, which are like spells and add-ons. You need to make a glyph press though to access these. In 1.18 though, it's a little bit better, because you're using like a table and you can put down a chest and you can do an animation. Really cool. Then once you do that, you can make a scribe's table, which is this, which is meant to make like spells on parchments and that. Then you need to make summoning crystals and you need to do all of this. But it's a cool mod. It requires source in general. Blood magic, all about sacrificing. You can kill mobs for blood, you can stab yourself for blood. Yeah, that isn't a joke. Dagger of sacrifice. Yes. I would suggest actually using that instead of mobs, because it's just easier. But yeah, eventually you'll get into like doing rituals and all that. I've done it, it's not that bad. Botania is all to do with flowers, basically. You literally start off with flowers and then eventually you go to killing a boss. Pretty much said. Eidolon, don't know. Mahou Tasugiri. This is really cool. Because you can make this. Make a Morgan. Which, wait. That's not it. Is it Dawnblade Breaker? No. No, you, the current. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was the Morgan. its base damage starts with the damage of the Caliban, Caliban has when it's corrupted, and can be increased by killing villagers, children's, for even more. This is all about just scrapping your morals, basically, and killing villagers. And eventually, it will cap out. This, however, is basically, I believe it's just like morals and that. As you can probably tell, I'm gonna go for the immoral. Mystic Staff of Explosive Manic Condensation. Okay, I messed up that word. But yeah, you can get that. It's an entire thing. I don't know what the Fade essence is used for. Oh, cupcakes. Just cupcakes. This bow, however, bow of weapon projectiles, shoots tools and weapons in your inventories. No, that is not a good bow. But that does sound kind of funny. Imagine shooting a never sword at someone. Yeah, that I think would be really funny to use in like combat. Mana and Artifice, pretty cool. It's hard to explain this one because it's a little bit of everything, a little bit of that. Twilight Forest is just a different dimension. But the castle is... You know, we'll get to the castle because eventually we'll get there. But it requires an entire thing of killing a Yulgast, Hydra, Snow Queen, Alpha Yeti, Night Phantoms, Minishroom, Lich King. Is that? No, Lich. Just Lich. Defeating the Naga, completing the quest ram, and finding the magic map. But that all leads to getting the trophies, which is 100% the entirety of Applied and Mystic chapter. To get all of these, you just need 100% everything. Yeah, so this might take a while. I do not care. Here we go. 100% the end game chapter, which requires you to make all these items. All these items. All of these items. Does mean it requires you to use up every item and the ultimate singularity. This is bonkers, but it's worth it. This means you can make infinite. To make this ultimate singularity, you need 100 ultimate singularities. I don't know what this is. To get 100 of these, you need 100 of all the singularities you see here. And each one of them costs like 10,000 and an ultimate catalyst. Which means that in total, I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 3, that's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. You would need 3,400 ultimate catalysts and 3,400 times, what is it, 10,000? I'm just going to quickly do that. 3,400 times 10,000. 34 million. 34 million items for this. This. And that doesn't even stop there. You need it for all of this. But you're mainly going to be using it to make that last upgrade. Which, by the way, this here, the creative generator, requires a lot of them. And a lot of forge energy singularities. Which requires electrum singularities. But it's just a 1-to-1 sort of thing. So not that hard. But you will eventually need to make this. This Earth Talisman, I don't know what it does. But to save the villagers, I'm going to sleep real quick. And there we go. So, I'd actually like to thank you all for watching. This video has gone on long enough. Episode 2 will be out whenever I record it. I don't know when I'm going to record it. Oh, hello. Did not know that was a thing. That's probably a Minecraft thing. Yeah. I want to thank you all for watching. Okay, episode 1 is a little bit boring. I'm just going to go through I just went through all the mods. And just explain a few things, but next episode we'll be diving into some of the mods and I'll be explaining a little bit of what I know. But we will not be getting into any proper tech mods until we are able to get Forge Energy or FE. And whenever we get that is when this entire mod pack kicks off. So, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy the series later down the line. Goodbye.